Welcome to our exploration of the enchanting world of handmade animals. From the vibrant marketplaces of artisan crafters to the cozy corners of our homes, handmade animals hold a special place in our hearts and cultures. But what makes these unique creations so significant in modern society? In this video, we'll journey through history, uncovering the deep-rooted traditions behind these beloved figures, and discover how they serve as symbols of comfort, creativity, and cultural identity. Handmade animals are not just mere objects, they are embodiments of creativity, skill, and personal expression. Crafted from a variety of materials such as fabric, clay, wood, and paper, these unique creations reflect the artisan's vision and the cultural significance behind their work. The charm of handmade animals lies in their imperfections, which add character and a story to each piece. Material selection. The journey of creating a handmade animal begins with the selection of materials. Artisans often choose organic materials like wool, cotton, and leather for fabric animals, while clay or wood might be preferred for sculptural pieces. Each material offers different textures and aesthetic qualities, allowing the artist to convey emotions and characteristics of the animals they depict. Design and inspiration. Designing a handmade animal requires a blend of imagination and observation. Many artisans draw inspiration from real animals, nature, folklore, or even fantasy creatures. Sketching out ideas helps to visualize the final product and refine details such as size, posture, and expression. Some artists might incorporate features from multiple animals, creating whimsical hybrids that spark joy and intrigue. Crafting techniques. The crafting techniques vary widely depending on the medium. For fabric animals, techniques such as sewing, embroidery, and stuffing come into play. Artisans often use patterns, but many prefer to work freehand, allowing for spontaneity and originality. Clay animals are molded and sculpted, often enhanced with painting or glazing to bring them to life. Materials used in crafting handmade animals. Textiles. Fabric animals, such as stuffed toys, are often made from cotton, wool, felt, or synthetic fabrics. The choice of material can affect the texture, durability, and overall appearance of the finished piece. Wooden animals are typically crafted from hardwoods like oak, maple, or cherry. Artisans use carving tools to shape the wood, often employing techniques like whittling or lathe turning. Clay figures allow for incredible detail and creativity. Pottery and ceramic animals are often fired to harden them and can be painted or glazed for added visual appeal. Recycled materials. Many modern artisans embrace sustainability by using recycled materials, such as old fabrics, plastic bottles, or scrap wood, to create unique animal figures. Techniques of crafting handmade animals. Sewing and stuffing. For fabric animals, the sewing technique is crucial. Artisans often use techniques like applique, embroidery, or quilting to add details. Stuffing is typically done with cotton, polyester, or natural materials like wool. Carving. Wooden animals require skillful carving. Artists may start with a rough shape and gradually refine it, using chisels and knives to create fine details like facial features and textures. Molding. Clay animals are shaped by hand or using molds. After shaping, they are often decorated with textures, paints, or glazes before being fired in a kiln. Upcycling. Creators using recycled materials often employ inventive techniques to assemble their pieces, combining various elements to form cohesive animal figures. The artistic process. Creating handmade animals is both an art and a labor of love. The process often begins with inspiration, which may come from nature, personal experiences, or cultural symbols. Artists sketch designs, select materials, and meticulously craft each piece, infusing it with personality and emotion. Cultural significance. Handmade animals hold various meanings across cultures. In some societies, they represent fertility, protection, or prosperity. In Japanese culture, for example, is believed to bring good luck and fortune. Moreover, handmade animal crafts often serve to preserve cultural heritage. Artisans pass down techniques and designs through generations, ensuring that traditional practices remain alive. The role of handmade animals in modern society. Handmade animals have a rich history that intertwines with human creativity, culture, and emotional expression. In modern society, they serve various roles, from being cherished toys to symbols of cultural identity. This exploration delves into their evolution, significance, and impact on contemporary life. Historical context. Ancient roots. The creation of animal figures dates back to ancient civilizations. Early humans crafted animals from stone, clay, and wood, often for religious or ritualistic purposes. These artifacts provide insight into human-animal relationships and the importance of fauna in various cultures. Folk art traditions. Throughout history, many cultures developed unique folk art traditions involving handmade animals. In regions like Africa, Asia, and the Americas, artisans used available materials to create vibrant, culturally significant representations of animals. These pieces often conveyed stories, beliefs, and values of the community. Cultural significance. Symbolism and storytelling. Handmade animals often embody cultural symbolism, reflecting local mythology, folklore, and societal values. For instance, in Native American cultures, animals are frequently depicted in crafts to convey lessons about nature and coexistence. Similarly, in Asian cultures, certain animals symbolize prosperity, wisdom, and protection. Preservation of heritage. Crafting handmade animals plays a vital role in preserving cultural heritage. As traditional techniques are passed down through generations, they maintain a connection to ancestry and identity. This preservation is essential in a rapidly globalizing world, where unique cultural practices can be at risk of fading away. Emotional and psychological impact. Comfort and companionship. In modern society, handmade animals are often cherished as comfort objects, particularly for children. They provide emotional support, serving as companions during times of stress or loneliness. The tactile nature of handmade items creates a sense of warmth and connection that mass-produced toys may lack. As we've explored, handmade animals are more than just objects, they represent creativity, cultural heritage, and emotional connection. In a world increasingly dominated by mass production, these unique creations remind us of the artistry and personal touch that come from skilled hands. Whether as cherished companions, symbols of cultural identity, or tools for education and therapy, handmade animals enrich our lives in countless ways. So, next time you see a handcrafted animal, remember the story it tells and the tradition it carries. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of handmade animals. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the art and culture around us.